Once upon a time, there was a little boy called Howard who loved writing stories.
Little Howard dreamed of being a writer, and so he sat and wrote every night. But everything he wrote was fucking shite, yeah. Wubba-dubba-doo, wubba-dubba-doo. Worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world, worst writer in the world. He's a stupid, suck-ass, rubbish writer.
This week's plot so far is by Josh Davis.
Hooray!
After a school trip with some of England's best, brackets, rich, and brightest, brackets, rich, kids, stops off at a mysteriously golden Butlins just off the motorway.
Yeah.
Tommy, Danzy, and Brent intrepidly adventure up some stairs to the 10th floor, where they solve the case of some bins being in front of a lift. Amy, Anne, and Alison get together and don't have a midnight feast.
Yeah.
Claire reveals her mysterious powers of being able to know how everything died. Carlos is exploited by older men for his magical roulette predicting powers to win back the bus they lost to the roulette banker. Cara and Sarah get left alone in a pool for 2 minutes by the irresponsible attendant and make water leave the room. Marcus makes a surprise move on Jenny in the developing love square. Oh, the love square is because there's four people involved, I remember that. And takes her to the all-night shopping precinct to look at romance novels, where they discover that one writer has written the same thing in all of 1 million, come down on the number a bit, books. And Ms. Stone gets her binge on and detects Cara and Sarah up the pool. So we start this week in the hotel's 24-hour restaurant.
Yeah, we do. It's open 24 hours. You can get a bacon sandwich at any time.
Any time of any day, yeah. And the girl characters, the 5 girl characters, have all gone there together to have some food at 2 a.m. But oh dear, Miss Stone almost caught them. They all had to hide under the table.
Yeah.
So they hid on the table, Miss Stone went past, and now they're just emerging. Phew, said Amy, as they all returned to their seats. And sweets, being 4 bowls of ice cream and 1 fruit salad. On the account that the ice cream contained something used for killing pigs. Like a gun. So
gun-flavoured ice cream. They have that. Posh hotels, don't they?
You can get anything at a posh. Yeah. If it's a super posh gold hotel.
Yeah, they're not going to turn you down, are they?
No. Could we have some gun-flavoured ice cream, please? Actually, can we mix it up a bit? This girl's a vegetarian. We're sick of listening to her. Okay. So I'd like gun-flavoured ice cream. My friend here would like meat cleaver flavoured ice cream. This one, she would like pig swine flu flavoured ice cream. And just a pig flavoured ice cream for the timid one. She never says anything. Thank you, Mr. Dog. Oh, and a bowl of animal carcasses for the vegetarian, please.
Oh, fruit salad. Our fruit salad, of course, is cut with a knife we use for murdering pigs. Is that okay?
Yeah. Yum, suggested Alison. Yum, suggested Alison. Mm-hmm. Yum's not a suggestion.
Well, Alison's the timid one, though, right?
Yeah.
So she's only
she's
daring
sure.
to suggest. Have we in agreement that this is yummy? And then Anne's like, it's fucking amazing.
It's like, oh, okay, yum.
Yeah, who said you could fucking say? You're a temp. No, I'm a temp.
Oh, no, it is kind of like that. Yum, suggested Alison. Shut up, no one asked you.
Yeah.
It's not very nice, is it? The lifts were full. I think this is a new scene. Okay. The lifts were full, so Derek and Nigel had taken the stairs instead. They had searched the reception area and several rooms around, and now they were checking the TV rooms. Wow, said Derek, temporarily distracted from the search. Look! He pointed towards the large TV screen, which was opposite the door. Nazis, Nazis 5, The Mutant Space Homosexuals 3, exclaimed Nigel.
So what is the name of this film?
It's called Nazis... Oh, no, V, not 5. I thought Nazis 5. But it's Nazis versus The Mutant Space Homosexuals 3.
Wow. I'm way ahead of the curve here. That's the type of movies they make now with the verses in.
Yeah. Anyway, so that film is on, so Nigel is excited. You know this film? Asked Derek, in amazement. I never thought I'd meet another soul who'd heard of it. Heard of it? I'm a fan. Now
I'm in it.
Yeah.
I play a homosexual.
Yeah, okay, so I think we know what's happening here, right? I think we know what's happening here, which is, I mean, they've both been kind of cuckolded with Jenny, right? They've lost their chance with her, but they've suddenly discovered a mutual love of films about homosexuals.
Yes. That's definitely what's happening. Brilliant. The thing is like, they've both been chasing after her because they think that she's their ideal, but they don't even know her. They've not even got to know her. Whereas Marcus is getting to know her, and they've actually got something in common. And these guys are finding out they've got something in common. Yeah, they will find true
like
love.
This film. Yeah. Okay, that's beautiful.
Because they're both, it turns out, Nazis. I mean, homosexuals.
no, Nazis. Yeah. And they'll just sit around talking about how much they hate gay people because they're Nazis.
Shooting them. Yeah, after you finish sucking me off, let's go out and kill some gays. After you finish sucking out my Nazi juice, let's go get some gays.
Yeah, but they think that's gay juice and you have to get rid of it because that's what makes you gay.
Suck out the gay venom. Suck the gay venom out of my snake.
Yeah, while it's still in there, I might be gay, but when you've sucked it out, I won't be.
Yeah, you've got it, and then I'll suck yours out.
But it comes back and I have to do it again tomorrow.
It'll either be reloaded by the time that I've sucked yours out. We'll just keep sucking each other's out, man, until there's none left.
I've got this great idea about how we can both suck each other at the same time.
We can remain straight for longer.
Yeah, as long as we never stop doing it, we'll always be straight.
Good.
Brilliant. Nazis. Oh, God, Nazis.
Nazis.
Sucking each other off to not be gay. What a bunch of idiots those Nazis are. Okay, so you know this film, heard of it, I'm a fan. Me too. Wow. Well, what do you know? It's like, what do you know, rather than actually asking, what do you know? What do you know? It's rhetorical. Do you think we've got time to watch it? Maybe with no underpants on. Maybe we could I could put my arm around you a little bit, and then I could make sure you've got no gay venom in your penis. What do you think? What's gay venom? Oh, I better tell you all about it. It's very important.
The only way, I can't really explain it, I can show you though.
Yeah. The only way to find out if you're gay is to find out if there's any gay venom in your penis, and if you are, you're going to want to get rid of it quite regularly. I've got loads of it. The thing is, I mean, really stupid things like that. They do. I mean, not exactly that, but that kind of thing does. That's kind of the logic of a lot of the kind of ex-gay movement and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I like it. That's why I like it.
It seems
strangely realistic.
Like just some Nazis lying to themselves, trying to indulge their needs, their desires, but not being able to admit to themselves their actual sexuality. It seems like the sort of thing that they might do.
Maybe the verse is kind of metaphorical. Maybe it's just about a lot of gay Nazis then sucking each other off.
Yeah.
Trying to hide their true identities, but discovering that
Maybe Versus is just a competition to see who can suck the most gay venom out of the other one.
Okay, yeah.
Do you think we've got time to watch it?
What, before tomorrow when the bus leaves? Or
well, they've got to find what's the name. That's what they think. That's what they're talking about, I guess. But they're realizing, they're getting their priorities straight here. Yeah. They think they've got to go and find Jenny, but actually they're starting to go. Actually, there's a film on. Right?
Yeah, but I mean, what's the time that they're referring to though? We've got time to find her before she explodes, or before what? Have we got time to watch this movie before we find Jenny? Because we can only find Jenny within a 3-hour period. Okay.
I think it's probably.
So they think that's going to happen. Do they? They think that's on the cards.
Maybe they can sense it. They know what Marcus is like. So they're like,
player.
Yeah, we've left her alone with Marcus Peabody quite a long time. He's not very good at spotting polar bears, but he's good with the ladies.
And he's got a very tasty bone. All of his bones are tasty, so she might be wanting to taste his bones.
Yeah. And to be honest, I quite like to taste his bones. What the hell? Let's watch it. And the two of them sat down. They had no trouble finding seats, as there were 100 of them. Oh, God. What a line. They had no trouble finding seats, as there were 100 of them. Exactly as well. Yeah. Brilliant. Meanwhile, downstairs, Alison, Anne, Amy, Claire and Polly had met up with Tommy, Daniel and Brent. So let's hope they have a conversation with no sign of who's saying anything whatsoever. That'd be good. Tommy had told them all about Operation LL, and now...
I thought they were fucking fascinating.
So,
Jesus Christ.
So we went up some stairs, and at the top of the stairs we found the lifts, and then we did this amazing thing where the bin, right? Yeah. We moved the bin, and then the lifts went down, and 20 people who had been waiting for 20 minutes got in.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and we called it an adventure.
Were any animals killed when you took those bins out? It's like how many animals get murdered every time a lift goes up?
What about did you ask if the bin wanted to be moved? Did you ever worry about what the bin wants?
Save the bins. Rights for bins.
No. Tommy told them all about Operation LL, and had told them all about Operation LL.
God, what a boring idiot.
And now... they were just looking around the precinct and talking about things in general. So I like general things. Do you like general things?
Yeah.
Not really. I don't. I mean, I like things not like. I like general things that don't kill whales, but that's my limit. What about you? Do you like general things? I like general God things.
I like it when a general from the army comes in and I put things in that general. I like things in general.
I like things in General Zod.
Yeah.
It's difficult to put things in General Zod because, like, it kills you.
If you kneel behind him instead of before him, it's easier to put things in Zod.
No, if you kneel before him, then Zod will put things in you.
Yeah. Yeah. Things out of general. They were talking about things out of general all over your face.
Okay, so...
Yeah, General Zod's all like, hey, there's some venom in my snake man. Gotta get the venom out. Kneel before Zod.
Quick before I turn gay. Yeah. All right. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Gulps Marcus. Oh, dear, gulped Marcus. Don't look now, but here comes Stone. There were various words and phrases exchanged by the students. Brilliant. Before they all leapt behind the large fiction shelves which took central place of the shop.
So they're not real shelves then? Fictitious shelves?
Fictional shelves, yeah. Before they all leapt behind some imaginary shelves and then went, hang on. This is a really bad idea.
This is the worst. Let's get us behind some real shelves.
Yeah, this is the worst hiding place anyone's ever hidden in. It's just imaginary shelves. We're morons. Okay, behind the real shelves, everyone.
Can't hide behind it. Can't hide behind an imaginary shelf, Trevor. I can't speak shelves, Trevor.
I was quite looking forward to hiding behind some imaginary shelves.
No. That's the job of hide behind imaginary shelf Trevor man.
I thought I was going to be hide behind imaginary shelf Trevor man.
Can't be that, Trevor. That job's already taken.
Can I be hide behind shelf imaginary Sebastian man?
Yes, you can be that if you like. You'll have to change your name to Sebastian, though, Trevor.
Oh, that's a shame, because my name isn't Sebastian. It's Trevor.
Trevor.
All right. Well, that's another Trevor sketch nailed. Miss Stone entered. She was sure she'd seen small, young people in here. She went over to the spacious shop's large counter. An old man in a suit stood behind it. He was smiling. But his smile faded as Ms. Stone approached. Because he didn't like women. Oh, no.
You can't suck the venom out. You're a woman.
That's not going to make me not gay. What's wrong with you? Excuse me, she demanded. But have you seen any children in here? Behind the shelves, the children held their breath. No, exclaimed the man. grinning to himself.
Why are you grinning to yourself? I'm not, said the man, grinning to himself. Fucking hell.
You're still grinning. Who's that below the counter and what's he doing?
The venom's coming, the venom's coming.
I'm not gay anymore. Would you like to go on a date, Miss Stone?
Would you like to go on a day out? A blind?
Everyone, yeah, okay.
Day out!
Everyone who works in this hotel is normally cloche, just like doubling up or tripling up. So he's finished on the roulette wheel, and he's run down to his third job in the bookshop.
That's it, yeah. It's like Carry On abroad.
Okay. Oh, only I'm sure I saw them. She made her move to leave when suddenly... Achoo! What was that? Sounded like someone sneezing, remarked the man.
Yeah.
Yes, it sounded like a little girl sneezing. Sneezing. And she ran towards the shelves, and half a large swimming pool full of water emptied itself on her head.
Half? Wait, what? Half a swimming pool full of water?
Emptied itself, so she's dead, right?
Yeah.
Also, I don't know what it was doing floating around the ceiling of that bookshop, because if the ceiling fell in, then it's not just the water that fell on her head, it's the ceiling.
It's not just the water, it said half a swimming pool.
Yeah, okay.
Full of water.
That's true, yeah.
So half of a swimming pool that's full of water. So
fell on her head.
So half, yeah, that's weird. Half of
And the ceiling as well.
Yeah.
So Miss Stone's dead. She writhed about on the floor, and the kids took the opportunity to escape, screaming with laughter. Even the old man had to suppress a laugh.
Oh yeah, I bet he'd find that hilarious.
Yeah, well, he likes watching old women die under rocks, soaking wet under
in
rocks.
His shop.
Yeah. The ceiling's just fallen. I mean, I assume that's what you actually mean, is that the ceiling has just fallen in, right?
Yeah.
Because of the heavy water upstairs that was making a bulge in the floor.
Yeah.
But if that's the case, that guy should not be laughing. Ms. Stone continued to writhe.
Oh, right. She likes it.
Yeah. Her hair all messed up. A ceiling's just fallen on her. A ceiling and half a swimming pool has just fallen on her, and all that's happened is she's a bit wet and her hair's messed up.
I think we have to assume that all that's happened is water's gone on her head.
Yeah, unless she really is a robot from the future, like we said earlier. Mm-hmm. So she continued to writhe, her hair all messed up and her skirt up to her waist. She screamed with anger. Yeah, because she's a killer robot from the future. She'd nearly had them. She went into a phone box and looked up the name of Sarah Connor. She screamed with anger. She nearly had them. And if she ever found out who was responsible for this whole mess, Bar, she said. She said bar.
Water turns her into a sheep.
Robots from the future. They don't get killed by water, but they do get turned into killer
transformation.
Future sheep.
Yeah.
It's like Gremlins, but a bit different.
Yeah, don't get her wet after midnight. She'll turn into a sheep.
Don't get her wet after midnight. That's not the rule.
Yeah, but it is after midnight.
Yeah, here it is. Yeah, okay. So don't.
Well, the rule's not don't get her after midnight or she'll turn into a sheep. I mean, no, that's not the rule. So don't get her wet after midnight or she'll turn into a sheep. Rule.
You're getting Gremlins wrong.
One rule, said the man at the gremlin shop. Where is the gremlin shop? Welcome to the gremlin. Come to the gremlin shop. You can have this gremlin, but there's one rule.
Welcome to the gremlin shop. Here's a cute mogwai. Would you like it? It's not going to turn into a gremlin, is it?
No, that's fine. It's fine. Just don't get her wet after midnight, or she'll turn into a sheep.
Next up,
give us some chicken.
Yeah, there's a note. Oh. The note, the second draft note is, make more of this type of comedy scene. Okay, you ready for a comedy scene?
Yes, I'm ready for a comedy scene.
Carlos, Ken, Tom and Rafe awoke. Whose room they were in, they were not entirely sure. Okay, so that's...
Some venom's been thoroughly sucked.
Yeah, but 3 adults and a 6-year-old boy? This is absolutely disgusting. Whose room they were in, they were not entirely sure.
Make more of this comedy paedophile scene. Note to self. Pedophilia is hilarious. Make more of this.
More of it, yeah. Memories of last night were a bit of a blur.
Carlos remembers something to do with the chicken, but...
They had no beds, no sheets, but were covered in piles. And piles of money. Oh my God. They're in a room, all right? They had no bed, so God knows where they are. They just rolling around, probably naked, rolling around in money, drunk out of their mind, with a 6-year-old boy going, "Oh, look at all our money," and then passed out. Yeah. This is, I mean, even if nothing sexually inappropriate went on, this is still abuse of a 6-year-old boy, right?
Not if it was his idea.
No, even then. You can't say that. You're like, you get caught by the police robbing a bank with a 6-year-old, and you're like, "Oh, it was a 6-year-old's idea. Can you put him in prison?"
Well, if it was, no, because he thought it would be fun. Anyway, he's a prince. We're not going to say no.
No one said anything for quite some time. "Hey, this is my bathroom," noted Tom eventually. "What am I lying in my bath covered in money for?" Ahem. Ahemmed Ken. Oh, good one. Yeah. Ahemmed Ken. I like that. That's
comedy
good.
Scene.
Comedy scene. Make more of that comedy scene. Ahemmed Ken. I seem to remember.
Yeah, I could do that with all my characters. I could make more of it. What am I doing in my bathroom covered in money? What am I doing in my bathroom covered in money, Tom? Yeah.
Good times. Brilliant. Okay. Shall we go to breakfast? Shall we go to breakfast? Said Carlos, who didn't have any cars. "I don't suppose anyone can explain the 12 bunches of keys that I seem to have in my pocket."
Oh, we've won a load of buses. You're right. They've got 12 buses now.
Sorry, said Rafe. "Don't know. You see, after the lad started winning, he bought a few drinks. And there are certain bits of last night I can't remember." I think you're right. They won 12 buses.
Yeah.
I so hope that's the case. If they have gone to a hotel at a service station, which for some reason has a casino in, where you can bet and win anything. That's an amazing casino. You're like, "I'd like to bet my wife. Is that okay? My wife." They're like, "Yes." "Oh, you win. Here are 36 wives." And you always win the thing that you bet, not the value, but the thing itself. And
well,
that's
there was
why
a scene in the car park where they went out and bought 36 buses in case he won. I mean, we made that up, but I mean...
but that exists. That's canon now, yeah. Okay.
Gret Binchliffe is not in this a lot, is he? He's been in his room all night eating cake.
Yeah. But it's almost the perfect Gret Binchliffe story in that respect. Because for Gret, he's having a great time.
Yeah. We're just going to let this one solve itself.
Yeah,
that's my plan this time. Well, no, let it solve itself. Everything works itself out in the end, doesn't it?
Yeah. The reason he's not there is because there really is nothing to solve. There's no mystery at the heart of this.
Where have the 12 buses gone? The mystery of the missing 12 buses.
Yeah. Gret, he bought 12 buses and then someone nicked them. And it turns out to have been these guys. Yeah. "I fainted, didn't I? The last I remember was you, Rafe, losing the coach," Tom said, alarmably. Alarmably.
Supposedly.
Yeah, that's good.
Alarmably,
yeah, it does.
He says alarmably, even though he's lying in a pile of money. He's like, "Oh no, I'm never going to get the bus back now."
"Oh, what am I going to do? Excuse me while I just move this money out."
He said rolling around in buses. Woke up covered in buses. "You lost the bus.
Yeah.
Where are you getting a bus from at this time of night?"
"What are we going to do?" Yeah. "Don't worry."
So he's been passed out ever since that moment.
Yeah,
they took turns passing out, didn't they?
They must have carried him up the stairs and put him in the bath.
Yeah, because then What's His Socks passed out, and then Ken passed out.
Yeah.
And then Dennis Quaid got drunk and passed out.
Yeah, and then Carlos carried them all upstairs and put him in a bathroom for some reason, and then went to sleep. He was so tired he just passed out himself. And then they all woke up covered in money. Yeah. Yeah. Someone covered them in money. Okay. Well, that's just something that happens to Carlos. He's so rich. Anywhere he goes to sleep, he wakes up covered in money. It's like he produces money. Yeah. It's like sweat for him. He sweats money. Yeah. Good. and Rafe, being a bus driver, sweats buses. Derek awoke. His back ached. He had slept in a chair, he realised. But where? All these people they went to this hotel and got a room each. Do you remember that? Yeah. Right, they got a room each for each adult, each child. They've got like 22 rooms or something, and then none of them have slept in their bed. They've all gone to sleep in, like, he slept in a chair, he slept in the bath, he slept in a bookshop, she slept under a swimming pool. You know, what's wrong with you people?
You surely will wake up on the floor in a bookshop.
Yeah, dead.
All sticky.
Nigel, who was seated next to him, opened his eyes. They were in the TV room.
Yeah.
They fell asleep in front of that gay film.
Right, heads resting on each other's shoulder, probably.
Yeah, they're still in the 69 position.
Yeah.
They're like...
Heads resting on each other's penises.
yeah.
Rest your head on my penis.
Have we been here all night? He asked.
No, we we went away for a while and came back again.
Don't answer, it's a stupid question.
Okay, right.
I don't remember falling asleep.
No.
Who does? I think I went during the year of the living kitchen appliances.
Oh, wow.
Good film.
I think that's Siege. They've been watching Siege.
Yeah, or maybe they've been listening to it.
Yeah, I would fall asleep during that as well. Fell asleep during the bit where the hairdryer kept like trying to spit fire.
Yeah. Derek pulled back the
Penis.
sleeve.
Foreskin.
The sleeve.
The sleeve on his wizard.
No.
Oh, my venom!
That's not what's happening. That's last night.
Okay.
They're not talking about that. They did that.
Okay.
They're okay with it, but they don't want to talk about it.
They're not talking about it. Maybe
in
they're
the
okay
morning
with
you don't, do you? You're not like, oh, do you remember when I blew you last night? No one has that conversation. You just get on with it. You have a shower, No. Derek pulled back the sleeve of his jumper and inspected his watch.
Yeah, shoddy work watch.
1 a.m. or p.m. p.m.
Neither.
Wow, it's 1 p.m. So they all stayed up all night, either gambling or running around corridors, going to restaurants, or eating suitcases full of cake, looking at books in the all-night bookshop, or like letting swimming pools escape.
Yeah, putting ashtrays indoors.
Yeah, the whole night. Now they've all slept into
Miss Stone's not slept into one. Surely she's gone around and found everyone. Oh, she's dead, right?
She's dead under a
Is
swimming
that official? She's the first person to die. Something to solve.
Oh, a swimming pool fell on it. That was easy.
The swimming pool did it. Okay, where's my prize?
Brilliant. Okay. Ms. Stone was annoyed and dead.
Annoyed about being dead.
Yeah, she's a ghost now.
Oh, being dead is so annoying.
It's going to make it very difficult to beat the children. She would have been on the warpath if she wasn't dead. Now, if she hadn't had the chance to cool down over the night, I'm pretty sure she cooled down quite a lot when all that water fell on her head.
Yeah, well, there's bricks. They make people very cold. Dead cold.
Yes, absolutely. Brick on head is the best way to cool down. How do you cool down on a summer's day? Nice cold glass of water, a hot cup of tea like morons do, or brick on head.
Want to be cold? Want to not move much?
Why not try brick on head?
Bricks! Available now on your head. Oh.
Alright, so she cooled down over the night because she had died. She had had a shower.
She had. Half a swimming pool.
Yeah. And a brick shower. Brick shower.
Yeah.
She had had a shower and had put on some clothes, which...
What? We should be naked all that time, wandering around the hotel.
Yeah, that's why the kids are so scared of her. There's an 80-year-old naked woman stalking them.
That's why Nominee Close was grinning when she came in with her tits flapping around everyone, flailing around in the water.
Yeah. You're like, have you got any children? No, I'm not. I'm not pointing any children out to you, you crazy old lady.
I'm not engaging in this. Just say no and smile, and she'll go away.
Yeah. No, what it actually says is she had put on some clothes which didn't smell of swimming pool.
Right, okay.
Oh, chlorine. Okay, next page. Which didn't smell of swimming pool chlorine. That's different to regular chlorine, of course. Swimming pool chlorine has a particularly bad smell.
Yeah. Her clothes smell of bath chlorine.
Bat chlorine. That's what Batman uses in his swimming pool. Because he's a billionaire, right?
Yeah.
So he's got to have a swimming pool.
Yeah.
And also he calls everything his bat thing.
He does, yeah.
So he does use bat
Holy
chlorine.
chlorine, Batman! Yes. Yes, Robin. Yes, I put lots of chlorine in my bat pool.
Yes, Robin. Can't have a bat pool without bat chlorine.
Gotta fill it up with bat chlorine, Robin. Bad Robin.
Yeah.
My name Bad Robin now, Batman. Yes, Bad Robin.
What about Bat Boy? Can I call you Bat Boy?
Get your bad penis out. Yeah, I'm going to suck the venom out.
That's where it goes wrong for Batman, 'cause he's got his bat car and he's got his bat plane, right? And he's got his bat cave. And then he gets Robin in and he's like, okay, what are you? You're a man. We'll call you Batman. No, wait a minute. That's not going to work.
No, that job's already taken, Trevor.
Soon all of them were awake and assembled in the reception downstairs. The children watched as the three teachers squabbled amongst themselves about staying for a day in the hotel. No, why not? Yes. Yes. Certainly not, said Miss Stone flatly.
So she's got married to someone in the interim, to Michael Flatley, and she's now Miss Stone Flatley.
Why not? No, she'd be Mrs. Stone Flatley.
She would. That's true.
She got married to someone, but it didn't last.
Yeah, she woke up going, "What's this wedding ring doing in the bin?
Who's this dancing man next to me?
Leaving
with the divorce papers. Oh dear, my name seems to be Miss Stone Flatley now."
Of all the people that got drunk last night and did things they don't remember, her becoming Miss Stone Flatley is the weirdest.
Yeah, especially considering she's dead.
Yeah.
That's the most surprising part.
That's why she's Miss Stone Flatley, because she got flattened by bricks.
That's true. Someone dropped a swimming pool on her head. She says everything she does is Flatley.
Yeah.
She's Flat Stanley Miss Stone. Brilliant. Okay, now that makes perfect sense.
Okay.
So, certainly not, said Miss Stone, who had a swimming pool on her head. Yeah, certainly we should stay, demanded Tom. Well, I think you both have good points. Look, what's wrong with staying, eh? I could give you a multitude of reasons.
I'm not going to, because I can't.
Said Miss Stone flatly. Go ahead. Well, see, you can't think of one. We should stay. I hardly think the decision is yours. Oh, yours. Let's ask the man of the moment. Ken, should we stay or go?
Weak-willed Ken, he'll totally succumb to Miss Stone Flatley's
Go, stay. Go, stay. You do remember what I told you about the swimming pool and why I'm flat now? Yeah, you got very, very wet. Ha ha. That's not what I meant. You understand, we will be blamed. Right, so she's basically, Miss Stone, this tyrant, is saying, we'd better run away before we get charged for it. I mean, also, Tom can go, don't worry, I've got that bag full of money that I told you about earlier. We've got to spend it so I get my 100 million from those bank guys. But it's not our fault. Are you sure? Yeah, well, no. How can I be?
But if we leave, it definitely won't be our fault. This is her reasoning, isn't it?
That's how it works, yeah. You realise then that leaving is the logical thing to do.
Yeah, my concept. So it's one of young Howard's concepts of logic again. Poorly thought out logic.
Yeah. Running away is the only solution.
And they might think we did it, and they've got no proof, but we should leave because...
Because then what can they do? Well, I think as a kid you kind of do, if you get far enough away from a place, that place doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, so that's what you're thinking. As long as we get away from this hotel, you don't have that concept of your parents have had to give the hotel
credit card.
Yeah, give them the details of how to contact them. You're just like, well, when we leave, what are they going to do? Nothing. As long as we can get away.
Probably paid in pound coins. For 22 rooms.
Yeah. We don't want to pay for the swimming pool as well, for fuck's sake, just because we broke it and dropped it on your head.
But she doesn't know that they did. Nobody knows that they did, apparently.
No. And also, I mean, what she should be doing is saying, I think I'll sue this hotel for dropping a swimming pool on my head.
Yeah, get more
She's got
money.
a case for it, right?
Yeah. That's nothing. They dropped 12 buses on the other guys, isn't it?
Yeah, when I bet that bus, I didn't realise you were going to drop my winnings on my head. That really hurt. You realise that leaving is the logical thing to do. It is not some act of spite or revenge. It is for our school's good and reputation. If we leave now, they cannot question us.
Yeah, there's nothing suspicious about getting the shit out of there after a swimming pool fucking breaking entries or something.
Yeah, run away. They'll never know.
If we stay, they'll think we did it.
If we run away, there's nothing they can do. Just imagine some of the headlines the papers would print.
Oh, yeah.
But as long as we're not here, they definitely won't.
Yeah, I'm sure the fucking newspapers are well up on printing stories about like a swimming. Well, they probably would do actually. They'd be like fascinated to know about this gold hotel, which is secreted off the M1 that's got fucking a casino in it.
Yeah, and a swimming pool that they drop on people's heads and they just walk away. Yeah, but as long as these guys aren't there, the newspapers won't be interested. Tom imagined. He realised she was right. Yeah, you... Oh, no, that's Ken. Yes, you do have a point, said Ken. Tom? OK, we'll leave, he agreed, rather reluctantly. Good!
Now we go get on that magic boat. It's got casinos and snack machines on it.
Oh, I hope that's the case.
It probably is. It's like
It's just
stage 2 sequel, isn't it?
Exactly the same story as. And then they got on a boat. The boat had loads of gold curtains, but behind one of the curtains was a brick wall with a crack in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the twins went up to the 10th floor of the boat and put an ashtray in the lift door.
Yeah.
I've got deja vu. What about you, Cara? Yes, it does seem a bit familiar.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Marcus was boning Jenny in his room.
Yeah, and then the sea fell on the boat. Mrs. Stone Flatley all wet.
I'm very annoyed, she said with the sea on her head.
Greta Benchleaf looked up from the whale he was eating. I want to save that whale, said one of the girl characters.
I want to save that whale. I'm going to stop Arthur from eating it. I'm going to need a couple more whales. I want to finish this one, said Gret.
Yeah. Can I have some chips with this fish, though?
I don't think this whale's not going to last me the night. Give me a snack machine.
Which of the 12 buses will they use to drive to Plymouth in? Will it be bus number 1? Will it be bus number 2? Will it be bus number 3? Or will it be bus number 4? Or will it be bus number 5?
Find out next week on the
Worst writer in the world. Worst writer in the world. Worst writer in the world. Worst writer in the world.
Thanks for listening to this episode of The Worst Writer in the World.
Hooray, you're so good.
Oh, you're so good. In fact, you're so good. Why don't you prove how good you are?
Yes.
By getting over to patreon.com/manbycow and joining our secret gang. But why would I do a thing like that? Why would I do a thing like that?
Because of all the good things you will get.
All the good things you'll get, like extended Worst Writer episodes.
Yeah, you get the pages from my original manuscript.
And the pages from Howard's original manuscript.
That's
the
what I said.
handwritten pages, right? And all the stuff we cut, all the really exciting scenes about dropping buckets of piss on people's heads and stuff. You know, you could read that right now if you join the secret gang for as little as $2 a month. And added bonus, you support this show and keep us going for much longer by doing so.
Hooray for you! Mind you, if you're feeling a little bit more flush, you could spend a little bit more and get yourself some exclusive bench leaf coming next week.
Oh, yeah.
Brand new bench leaf.
Brand new,
just
exclusive,
for gang members.
only for the gang Benchleaf stories throughout the summer as well. There's going to be quite a few of them. How exciting. All right. Well, we look forward to seeing you on the Secret Gang soon. Thanks for listening, everybody. Bye-bye, Milk.
Bye-bye, Milk. Bye-bye, Milk.
See you later, Milk.
He's a stupid, suck-ass, rubbish writer. Yeah.